Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is Saviola.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Saviola. And the finish! And he's quick to get rid.
Mbappe!
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
He's having a hit!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Dani Olmo. And this... Saviola! Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ibrahimovic. Stojkovic. He's had a shot! Goal! Atalanta! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Atalanta are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Atalanta have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nuno Mendes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now that looks a decent ball.
Atalanta always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for genuine comfort. You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ibrahimovic. Neatly clipped into space. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi. Let's a look and place it forward. And it's McAllister. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Saviola. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. This looks promising. And he's there to get it away. Lovely pass. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Stojkovic. Vieira. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. Ball in towards the bullish header! It's hit the uprights. Dani Olmo driving on and making good progress. Desai calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Yep, it's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15 será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
And it's been taken short.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's played in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's gone for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Barcelona have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing! And that is indeed the final act. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web.
Down to business again. Barcelona not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And it's Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Griezmann might just make this. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, now here's an interesting... A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Atalanta certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
And the shot! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Atalanta are having a ball here. Khan
Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's another good win of the ball. Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! And no mistake! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Nicely shaped ball. Doesn't quite get there. Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Threads one in. Shoots! And now they can clear their lines. Griezmann. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Robertson looking for options for movement. Zanetti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Yamal. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Stojkovic. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Messi. Here's Mbappe. McAllister. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. McAllister. McAllister. He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Stojkovic. And it's Robertson. Passes short and sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Ibrahimovic!
And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Atalanta have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings in across. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes knocks it into space. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
That was lovely, that.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going wide left. Stojkovic plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. João Neves.
Habrá
Zanetti.
5 minutos de descuento.
Zanetti carries the ball down the right. 5 minutes to add.
Bruno Fernandes.
Guardiola calmly anticipates. Pinches it off him. Carvajal to McAllister. Rafinha. Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it out wide. And that's it. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bomo, and he's had it nicked away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that is... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's looking wide. João Neves. This looks promising. It's Saviola! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give this to...
Real chance! Good effort first time.
Serginho really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Casemiro. Maguire. Now Menu. Over to the right flank. Looking for the run. Bomo. And Bomo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. And that's going up front in a hurry. Well, now here's a good battle. Great chance! And there's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Euro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk. João Neves.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he can thump it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shaw, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Nicely spread. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Oh, shooting chance!
It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Tries to pass it through. Spread out to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Diogo Dalot charging forward, the ball at his feet. Diogo Dalot has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Look at this, and the finish! Messi. Now it's Saviola. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe. Saviola. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Menu.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Saviola. Menu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maguire. And it's Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's good running with the ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, good spread. Oh, Bono! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So off we go again. Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Getting up there! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
João Neves. And Serginho. Çalhanoğlu. Messi. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shaw. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Saviola. And that could set him on his way. It's Saviola! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's following up. And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that is masterful defending.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shaw makes a dash for it. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's in a great position here. And it's Saviola. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Shaw. Here's Mathias Cunha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Casemiro. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well played. Well, that has not gone well. Decent chance!
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Ahmad. A lot of space ahead of him. Zanetti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. Oh, this is a great position. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And he is just ripping it up! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona making further changes here, and in quick succession. This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He is through here! Takes a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Yamal. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And now they can spring out of defence. DiMarco is onto this, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And he's got chance! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard with the delivery. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes.
Diogo Dalot.
Now Diallo. Now it's Mount. He's got away. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. 5 minutes to add. Zanetti. And it's Messi. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Yamal. Now, big chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi goes short. Might be danger here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.